seems like he's getting a hit a day, just very steady. And sometimes you don't want to see surprising. You just want to see consistency, and that's what he's shown.
Has it been a surprise maybe that y'all were able to get him?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, this is a guy with a 3-year consistent track record in AAA. I think, he's on the verge of maybe getting at those reps at the big league level now and seeing what he can do. There's still obviously some roster decisions to be ironed out, but he's showed really well this spring.
So Malik's out here testing his leg a little bit.
He's gonna hit shag, kind of light shag. I think he's gonna be part of the infield, but he's not gonna be running the gaps.
When will he get back in action?
Well, today will be a big day to see. I mean, yesterday he had a really good day, and then today, if he bounces back after today, I think he's getting closer.
Miller said he's in the minor league game today.
Yep.
Just a couple days.
Yeah, he'll probably. He's going to play first base today, 4 or 5 innings, and get 4 or 5 at bats over there. See how he comes out of it. He will not play tomorrow. We'll give him a day off, and then we'll see if it's another minor league game or if we can get him scheduled in one of our games.
I think he could be ready by
I do. Yeah, I think we can ramp up the at bats. So I'm confident in that. We're 2 weeks out, or close to 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. So I think he's not going to get to the 50 at bat mark where a lot of guys will, but I think he'll have enough at bats and get his timing in order enough where he can be ready for opening day.
I was talking to Jesus before about the wristbands catchers are wearing this year. I wanted to ask, as somebody who caught, especially with the bullpen games you guys have planned, how helpful it'll be just to have more information on the field for them, for just dealing with so many arms. Like, how different is it to catch a game? When
that's a lot why we're doing it, and then also because of the new rules, the pace of game rules. Look, I know there's a lot of pride that catchers take in their game calling abilities, and we're not looking to take that away from our 2 guys because we feel they both do a good job retaining information before series. But nice little quick reminders don't hurt anybody. As much as we're going to be utilizing, like you said, that bullpen day, and from the right, left, going back and forth, I think it's going to be beneficial to have what our pitchers' best strengths are when they're attacking hitters. Quick little reminder for them to look at. You've seen a lot of teams go to it. I'm kind of disappointed that we haven't got there. I'm happy we're there now.
Just give me an idea of just how the sort of information a catcher is trying to process is different from when you were catching to what it is now, just as far as the volume of it, and especially with so many different pitchers kind of coming up and down from AAA a little bit more, not just here, but other teams are doing it.
Yeah, probably that. There's just more bodies you're thinking about. I don't think game calling has changed too much. The whole goal of game calling is getting the most out of the pitcher, putting what he's capable of doing ahead of maybe the hitter's weakness.
What do you like about Jason Coates?
Well, Coates, he came in, he got off to a good start. I know he's been a little quiet lately, but you're talking about a guy that's sat for a year. The other day he was a little bit frustrated. I thought his at-bats have been all right. He's just missed a couple balls, but he's carried himself really well. He's going to continue to get looks. We just all have to remember that missing a year is not an easy thing to do, to come in and fight for a job. His scenario with Duffy's a little different, whereas Duff comes in after missing a year, he has a job. We know where he's playing. So Coates probably putting some added pressure on himself, but I think he's done well. He's carried himself well. He's been solid in the outfield, and I think his timing is going to continue to get better at the
You talked a lot to the last season about Hechavarria, how impressed you were. I mean, what's the best thing he does? Like, what stands out the most, do you think?
converting ground balls into outs. All of the arm strength, the range. But I think most people will tell you that what they want out of their shortstop is to, handle the routine play. He does that as good as anybody in the game.
He's got a little bit of flash too, right?
Yeah. Go ahead. Flashy as you want. All of them can be flashy. Just be good while you're doing it.
Is he bigger and stronger offensively, potentially, than maybe you guys thought when you got him here?
Bigger and stronger like this offseason?
Well, the power that he showed last year, what can he provide?
Yeah, Hedge and Chad Matola go way back from their days in Toronto. I think Chad has always seen, a guy that can drive the ball out of the ballpark at times. hit a lot of doubles. They worked really hard this offseason, and some of the messages that Hetch left from last season to take into the offseason, they've stayed consistent. And Hetch has really put together, obviously, a really good spring. I think there's a chance that we see a very productive hitter, and maybe more so than what we saw last year when we acquired him. I mean, there was a lot of learning for him. He's spent a lot of time in the National League. He was facing a bunch of new pitchers. He's going to have a little track record now to go into starting opening day.
Yeah. Where you think he is, where you think his role, if he's much closer to finding one with the team here.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball well. I think we still gotta challenge him a little bit and see if if he's capable of going back to back. I mean, everybody knows when you pitch in the bullpen, you got to be able to pitch one night and come back. And I'm not saying he can't. We've kind of protected it a little bit. I think these next 2 weeks we're going to look at some back-to-backs for him, see how he responds. But it's a great story. We want to keep him healthy and know that he's a possibility for us in the bullpen.
Thanks, Kevin.